Hey y'all, it's me Marty. And I thought I would do another little my prostate journey update video again. Um, so again, I'm not one to talk about my health a lot. I know a lot of people do that and it's kind of annoying. I mean, is all you hear about is their health problems and everything. And I mean, I want to know how to pray for people and I want to know how people are doing, but it gets old hearing about the health concerns all the time. I mean, we all have health stuff, and but I know some of you though are concerned and would like to hear how I'm doing on that end of things, and so I decided to do a kind of separate series of videos here and just sharing my journey. So, couple of things. So I had an MRI last week, and again, if you don't want to watch or hear about this stuff, go on to my woodworking videos or hiking videos or whatever. But anyway, I had an MRI last week. And so first of all, that was a hard thing for me. Okay. So, and it was a long one. So an MRI, you go into this tube and yeah, it's open on both ends. And they give you relaxing music to listen to. But if you're claustrophobic at all, it's kind of a hard thing and it was very hard for me. And I don't know if I could do it again awake. But God was with me and got me through it. It was a long one. It was 40 minutes long. And I already decided when I was going to do it. And I had one once before, and it was only like a 5-minute one. It was really short. And they kind of sedated me a little bit. This one, I was totally awake. And I couldn't get a appointment earlier if I wanted to be sedated. So I was awake for the whole thing. But I already decided that I was just going to close my eyes, not even have my eyes open. And I'm just was going to pray through it and think about all the projects I have to do and just all the different things to keep my mind busy. So they laid me on the table. And then, I was already a little shaky just because I don't like closed in spaces and stuff. I also don't like the thought of being strapped down. And they strapped my feet down. They put something over my stomach. They strapped my head down and put the thing over my head. So I was like, now I'm strapped down and in a closed in space. They started doing all this and I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, are you going to be all right? I was like, I don't know. I have to do this. So we'll just do it. And, yeah. And so I closed my eyes and then they rolled me in and then they put some music on and they talked to me once in a while, let me know how they're doing. Lots of weird noises. I'm not really sure why an MRI has all those weird noises. It's taking pictures, but it's really kind of weird, all the weird noises. It's kind of loud, but anyway, the whole time I had my eyes closed and I was praying. I was thinking about all the different projects I have to do at home and woodworking and things, all the details of all the different things I'm doing to keep my mind busy. And I prayed a lot and I prayed for my wife and kids and grandkids and friends and family and everybody I knew and just thank God for my life and just talked to God and prayed and I got through it. But toward the end, I was really getting nervous and shaky because we're talking close to 40 minutes. So it was over 30 minutes. And I still had my eyes closed. I didn't want to open my eyes, but I was starting to shake and I was like realizing that I was strapped down in a closed in space and it was getting long. I still had like 10 minutes left. Hey, kitty, go find a mouse. Go on. And, yeah, but I made it through it. And then they said, okay, we're done and we're going to pull you out. And they pulled me out, opened my eyes, unstrapped me and all was good. And God got me through it. But it was a hard thing. I don't think I could do it again awake, yeah. Anyway, but I think I'll have to be sedated if they do another one. But I'd rather be put to sleep or something like that. But anyway, no cancer or anything, so that's good, But they did find out that my prostate's 10 times the size it's supposed to be. And so they were going to do the TURP surgery, the TURP, where they take out part of or kind of widen the prostate. Well, they decided because it's so big that they're going to do a different surgery. So the one they're going to do is a simple prostatectomy. A radical prostatectomy would be taking out the whole prostate. That's if you have cancer. but I don't have any cancer in there, not yet anyway. And so a simple prostatectomy is, it's not really that simple, but they're taking out most of the prostate and they just leave the shell, which is kind of weird. And I guess they put incisions in my stomach and these 4 or 5 robot arms go in. I don't even, want to think about it. But so that's the surgery they're going to do. And we have to wait till our insurance kicks in until November 1st. Otherwise, they could have done it this next week, which would have been great. But so they had to push it out to December 21st, over 2 months away. So I have to keep a catheter in for the whole time. And the pain, hourly pain that I have for over 2 months. And then the surgery, and then it'll be a few weeks recovery. And so that'll be Christmas. And, but yeah, it's all good. God's in control. And they said they're going to let me know if they do have an earlier surgery date that they can get me in, but right now it's looking like end of December. So that's where that's at. And let's just share a little bit about the pain. It's just I don't know what it is. It's spasms or whatever. At least once or twice an hour, sometimes 3-4 times an hour throughout all day long throughout the day, and it's just this surging pain, and it just brings me to tears most of the time. So. But anyway, it's kind of weird because I've probably for the first time in my life, I don't like pain, and I think I take a lot of pain. I have lower back pain and my flat feet. I've got feet problems that I've dealt with for years, and I've had migraines in the past, and I can deal with pain, but this pain is different. This is really excruciating, and it hurts, and it's awkward, and a sensitive area. But for the first time in my life, I'm embracing the pain, I guess. When it comes on, I'm like, I just go through it, and I'm like, thank you, Jesus, for the pain, because it's nothing compared to what you suffered for me. And just asking God to grow me and teach me through the pain. So, yeah. And so yeah, through all this, so I'm not going back to trucking over the road. I'm probably done for that for good. And I might drive truck local or drive bus local. Teaching, if something would open. Woodworking, I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know what God's going to do. I really need to get something soon. But at the same time, it's a hard time to work right now with my catheter and the pain. But I can't go 2 months without working. So we'll see what God does. Yeah. But I'm doing lots of woodworking in the meantime too, and just trying to sell some stuff and do what I can. And yeah, and I'm even with the catheter and the pain, I got to keep busy. I don't want to be a burden to my wife, and I don't want to be unproductive. I can't just sit. I can't. So I'm dragging around my pee bag and doing projects outside in the house and cleaning, organizing, doing woodworking projects. And yeah, just trying to keep busy through this. And I'm just praying Jesus will shine through me through this pain and this awkwardness and this challenge, this trial of my health right now. And I'll get through it, and everything will be back to normal. They say after the surgery, it'll be better than ever. Because I've had a hard time going to the bathroom for the last 10, 12 years. So it might be better than ever. Everything goes good. It should be good. So going into the new year, 2023, should be good. And maybe this whole thing is a transition time for me to get off the road and for a new season. And yeah. And right now it's a little stressful because money's super tight, and I got to get work coming in somehow. Just praying God will be our ultimate provider, because he is. And so I'm not sure what I'm going to do. And my wife's back to working full time, but so stressful, but at the same time, this is my favorite time of the year, fall, and then going into winter. I love being home, and I got lots of projects and things to do. So I'm just trying to make the most of every day and cherish every day and not worry and do my best. And so, yeah, but I'll get through this. And it is, I just pray God teaches me and uses me through this to encourage and inspire others. So just wanted to share a little bit, update what's going on here with my prostate. And anyway, yeah, so I hope you're all doing well, and we'll talk to you soon again.